Hey everyone, by the time you're watching this, you're probably gone through the idea, prototyping, maybe even building a minimum viable version of your app. But today I want to actually walk you through launching, the steps and mindset that turn your MVP into something people actually try, give feedback on, and hopefully love. Because the launch is where your assumptions meet reality. When you launch, don't aim for flawless. Aim for useful. The legendary lean startup thinker Eric Ries taught that an MVP is the smallest version of your product that still delivers value and starts a feedback loop. You want your users to do something real, even if the interface is rough or some features are missing. What matters is your core value proposition working and users interacting with it. Now, some creators advise against waiting too long. For example, many startup builders encourage shipping early to uncover blind spots you never saw in your bubble. Once you accept that your launch version won't be perfect, you free yourself to learn fast and adapt. Now, before you hit go, make sure you set yourself up so the feedback you get is meaningful and actionable. Here are things you want to do. Select your early adopters and pilot group. Don't launch to everyone. Start with a small trusted audience, communities you can reach out to. These users are likely to be more honest and stick around. Define your success metrics and feedback channels. Decide in advance what you'll measure: activation rate, retention, engagement, signups, errors, whatever reflects your core idea. Also decide how you'll collect feedback: in-app survey, email interviews, crash logs, analytics. Prepare communication and onboarding. Would be nice to write a welcome email, tool tips, and in-app instructions. This ensures users understand how to use your MVP. Even minimal guidance reduces confusion. Plan for monitoring and be ready to respond to bugs, complaints, and confusion immediately. Set aside a window so that you can act quickly within hours or a day to fix showstoppers. And ensure that you announce intentionally. Don't rely on hope. Use your channels: social media, mailing lists, community platforms, friends, and relevant subreddits or Slack or Discord groups. Use storytelling. That's the problem I see, and that's how I build this MVP. And I'd love your input. Now, how I'd walk you through these first days: make sure that you soft launch, release to small groups, and monitor how they use it. Fixes things before you get a chance to launch it entirely. Observe, don't assume. This is a big problem. A lot of us think that this problem exists, and sometimes it may just not. Watch usage patterns. Where do users drop off? Which features they use, and which confuses them. The goal isn't to justify your design, it's to uncover gaps. Ask for direct feedback by reaching out personally, and sometimes even a Discord or a Zoom call works. Iterate fast. Be quick. Make changes immediately. How to clarify things, fixing crashes, whatever you need. And then finally open up to a broader audience. Once you've stabilized the MVP, you can finally market it to a much larger audience where they can use it and hopefully gives you a chance to be profitable. Celebrate. Ensure that you're always sharing lessons and you document what you've learned and surprised you. Because honestly, sometimes you go for X and you hit Y. You never know what you need to actually fix. So launching your MVP is actually not the finish line, it's just the real test. What you learn, how you respond, how fast you iterate, it all depends on whether this version becomes something users love. So don't obsess over perfection. Start small, listen hard, and expand. If you're about to launch your MVP, drop a comment with your biggest fear. We'll talk through it. And if you found this helpful, hit subscribe. I'll share what I do after launch, how I scale features, and how to keep users engaged.